Humble sometimes, and we're going to see who emerges. Check ball, first men's quarterfinal. The voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery. The czar of 3x3, Angelo Sagarakis. Again, two countries in the men's competition that have collectively won 6 of the 7 event titles. Kangaroos with 4, Mongolia with 2.
Knowing that Mongolia won the bronze last year as well.
Yeah, and Australia defending their title as they pulled off a sweep. There's a foul before the shot. Don't want to let Anand, the archer, get loose. He was let loose yesterday. 7 of 19 from range. That's 37%, 8 points per game for the archer, as Pandemonium gives it to the Flying Horseman, who draws the foul. Dugoningba. There's the coaching staff over there. Steve, sir. Yes, sir. Dogun, well, he was really quiet. Really got others involved in group play.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a glue guy on this squad right now. He's the guy that can pick up the slack if Archibald, Arjenbald does not have his best day.
I was about to say, you threw it back to like the 80s. You're talking about Nate Archibald?
With Nate. Nate the Great, lefty, legend. But I was combining Arjenbald and the archer together, I think, in my mind.
No.
But what happened is really that you're looking at this squad. They have 2 enforcers in the paint, even though the big rookie, I'm going to call him the rookie, has shown a lot of skills, but we know who the go-to guy is on that squad now.
Yes, indeed. The archer looking forward on the wing. Oh, wow. That's a good job there. Odonjagal able to draw the foul. So for a lot of things to like about Mongolia.
Of course.
35% from downtown. 22 offensive rebounds to lead the entire field. And Dogun Inkbot, the Flying Horseman, with a 2-piece combo. So that 35% mark from downtown is not something you'd see typically from Mongolia, but with the
they're getting better in the past few years, and it is something that is logical when you have one of the best shooters ever in 3x3 as your coach.
Alex Higgins-Titsa getting in his groove early. That's a good sight for the Kangaroos. 3 in the key, though, called that time. You'll deal with that.
Alex is having a tough tournament, man. He's had one of the best highlights, obviously, with that dunk against Rahimi, but he needs to find his groove, and doing it right now would be the best of times for the Aussies. 2 people on the ball gets you in trouble, usually, because Arjenbald threw up a brick up there. I don't really know what he was aiming at, but you have to give credit to the long segments of the Aussie defense.
Steiff. 3 seconds with it back to the bucket. These are Mongolian Warriors.
You will not back them down easily.
I'm telling you, they're stronger than the gin out there. Have you had that out in Mongolia? Oh, wow.
Had the opportunity to go to Ulaanbaatar for the U23 World Cup. Quite a nice experience.
For me, it was so unique, life-changing. Yeah, I went out and visited Davasambu at, I think the homes are called Steppes. And a traditional experience. His family welcomed us in, man. It was such an incredible time. Dugun with the unorthodox hezi.
Yeah, a lot of over-dribbling on that possession.
Up to Steiff, my apologies. I've been calling him Stiff for the long time. I wanted to say snitches get stiffest. But now that
you only can afford to make that reference if he punches it up on somebody.
I know, but his name, it is in Stiff. And he, again, actually goes by Dylan instead of Jonathan. So now that that's cleared up, 3-3. Barker, he's an investigator, and he steals it. Higgins-Titsa turns around, misses it. So when you look at Australia, they're 68% from the floor in group play. but a frigid 4 of 24 from beyond the 2-point arc. Turnovers have been a problem at 7 a game.
And a big finish right there, withstanding the contact.
A new nickname alert. We're gonna, once he comes into the game, oh, there he is. Number 8, Dogun G. Noah says he want to call him Gank the Tank. I want to call him the Mongoliath.
I like the Mongoliath.
I like the Mongoliath.
The Mongoliath to me
He's massive.
Yeah, I mean, it's just even more accurate. It's just accurate.
Mongoliath. Y'all let me know if y'all like that or not. I think it's the first time I've given somebody a nickname this early. It's his first Asia Cup. But
well, sometimes when
fitting.
it's appropriate.
5-3 contest. Stice swinging it across court, but we got a foul on Mongolia, the 3rd for them. Both teams, these are the top 2 rebounding teams in the competition, which you should expect. Antonio testing it out in the deep end. It's a big splash as the Kangaroos lead it 7-3.
How about that? The big boy showing skill and a soft touch.
Here comes Antonio. There went the ball. Out of bounds. He's claiming that it was touched by Mongolia.
It's only a claim, Kyle. It's only a claim. Because it's not a fact.
Which I think that Antonio is an X factor. He's been the 2nd leading scorer on the team, by the way. 5 points per. 4 of 15 from deep, so a good clip for him. The rest of the team hasn't shot it well. But again, from what I've seen from him, it's a small sample size, just at the Champions Cup and here. He's streaky.
Yeah.
But when he's hitting,
oh, he has a flamethrower at that point.
When he's hitting, he's flaming. When he ain't hitting, he's pretty cold. Gonjagal, up fake. Boom. Inkbot, jump hook, no good. Antonio snags the rebound, kicks it out. Alex Higgins-Titsa. Dylan Stipe. Whoa. AHT going up like THC. Getting the board, and an 8-4 game is the result. You could have kept that.
The man has tentacles. He doesn't have arms.
Right. Had a couple of vicious blocks yesterday.
Yeah, man. It's just...
Higgins-Titsa now coming into that potential that we've all kind of seen. And for him, it's just being aggressive and go all the time, hard attitude.
There's a lot of holding out there.
Yeah, I saw that. Hard to pick a culprit. Alex Higgins-Titsa over to Barker. Barker showing some bite. That's what I was wondering about Barker. He was the most silent, 6 total points in group play. But I think it's important for him on this Kangaroo team to show himself as a threat. And he has that deceptive kind of, Mongoliath in the paint. Another person making a debut at this edition of the Asia Cup.
The big boy has skills.
Well, I got his numbers for you. He's 21 years old. 6.5 points per game, 6 rebounds per game. A tournament-leading 8 offensive rebounds. And he's 100% of the free throw line.
How about that?
His flaw has been he has missed some easy ones inside. So
yeah.
45% for a player his size on the inside. That's not a good percentage. But
well, the jitters of the first game.
Yep.
And as the tournament goes farther and farther, he's feeling more comfortable and more confident.
The Archer defending up top. Alex Higgins-Titsa runs into some tough defense. He's not going to get many clear alleyways to the rim. The Archer. Off target that time. Antonio coming around, and he airmails it
that's
express.
a bad outlet.
Yeah, why rush it?
No, but it's not even about how fast he did it. He literally threw a bullet, a cannonball, right to the sideline. Also, it's a bounce pass. The bounce pass got to be a bit softer, and you have to pass it forward, not backward. Speed kills.
Oh, hitting with the hezzy. Accountant Barker. He'll do your taxes and do you up. 10-5. Stife gets it back. Stife elevating. Recovering. Stife with a might. What an effort there from Dylan Stife.
Are you kidding me, Kyle? He went on a Harlem Globetrotter tryout, showing everybody great handles as he was already falling down on his knees, got up, dunked it. Are you kidding me?
Man, he showed the Kangaroos.
Technical foul against Alex Higgins, who kind of,
what was he
either he was upset about a non-foul call, or he was hyped by the Globetrotter display, but he got onto the court. Automatic technical foul.
Over to the Archer. Man, and he has not been finding the mark in this one.
One thing that could go Mongolia's way in the next few minutes, if they manages to withstand the ball pressure and collaborate a bit better, is the foul trouble now looming over the heads of Australia. The free throws could get them back in this game, but I'm quite impressed with the defensive effort of the Aussies.
And again, Mongolia, the highest scoring team coming out of group play at 22 points per, have been held to 6 by the Kangaroos.
He's playing opposite of what needs to happen right now. He's hesitating in his decision making. Pushing the back.
Yeah, foul on Stife.
That's what we was talking about, Kyle. I'm telling you, the free throws could be a big factor, especially now that it's double bonus pending over the hands of Australia. The next foul could be a game changer. But Kyle, if you're thinking about how Enkpot's playing right now, he doesn't shoot when he needs to shoot. He's trying to be over.
He's being selfless.
Yes,
selfless to a fault. Shots he should be taking. Instead, he's trying to make the pass. You just saw one get stolen.
And when he's probably should
take a shot.
Right.
I agree with you.
And when he should be passing, he's trying to shoot. He's playing a little bit on reverse mode right now.
Alex Higgins-Titsa, Gunjagal, struggling to keep up with the athleticism of AHT. That sounds like a vitamin. Vitamin AHT.
Or a food supplement.
Right. Barker's been aggressive. I think this is his best performance. It doesn't matter if he's scoring a lot, and he's got a couple buckets, but he's been aggressive. He's forced the defense to commit to him.
Yeah.
And he knocks down the free throw. It is 12-6 Kangaroos. They kick it to the Mongolian, and that's a big miss. Alex Higgins-Titsa. He didn't forget to flush, did he? 13-6. Hezzy, Enkpot elevates, and he will score, and that will somewhat stop the bleeding. On the baseline. AHT, can he get the tip? Out to Antonio. He lets fire. Kangaroo said, break yourself, folks. Aryan Bowl, tough shot.
Well, the Kangaroos are making a statement, quite a statement right now. When they want to bring the heat up defensively,
looks that way.
It's something quite impressive.
Looks that way. Best performance for the Kangaroos so far. Guess they had a, team get together, talked about some of the issues that they've been having. Antonio's been great in this one. His shooting has been deadly. Alex Higgins-Titcher has come in with some real energy, provided some punch. Dylan Stith as well, and Barker, the entire team playing great for the Kangaroos in a 15-7 contest. Barker misses, put that back where it came from. Stith likes things a certain way. And watch it, he had one like this yesterday.
We could call him.
He follows like a stalker.
We could call him the Stifle Tower. He went that high.
That's good. I think that nickname is already stolen though.
Well, yeah, but you use it with Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And the name is more validated.
Barker hitting pause in play, and Stith that time couldn't get the tip.
Because at the end of the day, they gave that to Rudy Gobert just because he was French, but his name is Gobert. See what I mean? It's
yes.
like it's. I don't like that nickname.
I'll find another one for Stith.
We need
just
to
gotta
figure it
keep hooping. That time, Dogun reaches in. You can see the frustration starting to build for Mongolia. That's the 7th foul. The only thing that Australia have not done well in this game is the fouls. I don't know if you recognize, Kangaroos got 9 fouls.
But they stayed on that for the past 2 minutes. They managed to not commit another foul.
Well, here we go. We're approaching crunch time.
Well,
Stith knocked down the free throw.
I have a nickname for him.
What is that?
You know how powerful he's playing down low right now? Looking like Sir Charles. It could be Sir Stith.
Sir Stith. We're gonna put that in contention.
As a candidate.
As a candidate. 9-point game. Look at the hustle. It's getting scrappy. How about Australia perfectly willing to get physical with these Warriors from Mongolia? And they have won the battle of strength so far. A runaway lead right now, 18-7. They're battling for position while the court is still being clean. Settle down, fellas. Now you can tussle if you want to. And now official Simpo is going to come and break them up. Dogon G and Dylan Stith. They finally get separated some. Stith.
Man.
He's quicker. Dogon G couldn't keep up with him now. The Mongolia trying to respond. That jump hook goes begging. Antonio. And Inkbot with a careless reaching foul. That's the 8th now on Mongolia, and they just have been beside themselves after a great start to this competition. It is very likely that they will see a quarterfinal exit. Antonio, good. One more, and the Kangaroos will be really good. The defending champs are semi-final bound. Gang gang. With a gangster performance against the Mongolians. Refused to be bullied. They were the aggressor. Built up a big lead and win by a large margin, 21-7. That's an impressive win. Best game for Australia.